Do you want to know? Well, I've been thinking about you, and I think you'll have to listen, because the sun is up, it's a beautiful day. My beginning will be as bright as the sun. Come, won't you come along? And it feels so right, it's like luck is raining on me. Go and follow your heart, doesn't matter how far. There is so much love to give, something's telling me this time. Baby, baby, now I know. Baby, baby, gotta go. There is so much love to give, something's telling me it's right. When you came to me, oh I knew it's you, yeah, boy. The one to show me now and forever. No, you'll never be alone again. All day, oh yeah, all day. Please stay in my arms, boy. The one to show me if we're together. It don't matter if it rains. All day, oh yeah, all day. As long as you're in my arms, boy.
Hello.
It's just you and me.
Where is everybody?
I don't know.
I'm not working with yarn. It is 2 record highs today, people. It is so hot. I had a blanket on my lap earlier this morning.
We had rain all day.
101 degrees. At 6:30 at night, it's 100.
You can keep that, my friend.
Oh, it's hot. So what are you doing?
I'm drawing something. I don't know if it's going to be a rock or a jellyfish. Haven't gotten that far yet.
A rock or a jellyfish?
It's kind of could go either way.
Hi, Grinder. How you doing?
I'm trying to learn how to use this program better.
Which one?
Procreate.
That's the one that Jelly Bean uses?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember the name of mine. Pardon me. I use GIMP for editing, but I can't remember what the name of the one on my tablet is. I need a new pen. My pen went MIA one day, and I still can't find it. I held on to it for a good long while. I'm not sure why it just poofed.
Because they're good at that.
So, and of course I want to buy one that's goes with my tablet because I don't want to get a cheaper one and waste money.
Yeah, if you're doing like digital art and stuff, you don't want to go cheap because they don't have the refresh rate that the better ones do. I mean, I just play around, but I'm considering getting Cassie an iPad with an Apple Pencil down the road because I'm really trying to, encourage the art.
That's good.
It calms her, so that
mine
makes me happy.
Draws on printer paper with blue ink pens. That's his thing. If I thought he would transfer over to drawing on a pad, I'd highly consider it. Except for his brother, like throwing tablets around.
Yeah, I've heard that story a time
Very
or two.
expensive. Holy hell, it's hot here. Just makes you miserable. Where is Rabbit? Rabbit, where are you?
I do not know. We were all in a chat earlier, and I decided to go stuff my face. I don't know where the rabbit went after that.
By the way, the youngest, hang on a second, bud. By the way, the youngest actually draws when he's borrowing my phone. He draws stuff. the phone. So it's like, yeah, if we had one to use pen and stuff, we'd probably get into it.
I gotta look to see what program I use.
I can't remember if this is
Ibis
another one of
Paint.
those
This one I use. Ibis
Apple exclusive or.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is Apple exclusive. But I use Ibis Pay and pardon me. It has a lot of like brushes and stuff.
I mostly play with calligraphy when I get on this thing.
I've played with the different mirrors, like the double, triple, so on and so forth. And drawn medallions on it. Mandula medallions. Which is neat.
That was not supposed to happen.
Oh, my eye itches. Who else is here besides Grinder? Someone else is on. Are you on? You're here.
I think the kids are on the tablet or the switches, so they should not be
Here.
But then again,
Somebody's
they know the
here.
schedule better than I
Somebody's
do.
hanging out. It's okay, Boo Boo. You can watch. I don't know how exciting it'll be, but you can watch. I'm so warm.
We like voyeurs.
When you're warm, it makes your belly grumbly. Like, bleh. So today I've been on Minecraft putting fences up around the lava. So if, Rabbit ever shows up, he won't fall in.
We did the grocery shopping and the cooking and the jellyfishing.
Oh, it's cute. I like it. We're supposed to get groceries at 8:30. I paid $5 to get them in 3 hours or less. Well, it might be even earlier than that because I just got the text that the person was shopping for us. So. Your order has...
Hey, I don't want to put that there.
Well, craptastic.
What happened?
They don't have the girls' chips or hot dogs.
Oh, no.
Which means I have to order them from somewhere else. Shouldn't order from Publix because I want cake and they have the best cake.
Did you get the cake?
I haven't yet, but I'm considering it. I'm being a girl and it's that kind of thing,
Oh, so I was a girl today.
Mm-hmm.
I refilled.
Uh-huh.
And then I acquired
M&M's and Dove.
Yes. Coffee M&Ms.
Oh, I love those. Is it the coffee caramel or the coffee nut?
Coffee caramel. But I was smart. I only got the little bag, not the big, like, $9 bag.
Those are like a downfall for me. I can't have them around too often. They're so freaking good. Or
Well,
I start eating them and I hand them to my kid. Here, you eat these.
I have been doing really good. Like, my little jar lasted me a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
But these jars are just so damn cute, and they're less than $4. So I like them.
They are cute.
Take the little stickers off of them because I don't think I'm going to buy any more, so I don't need to add them to my list from home.
Don't need no more.
Well, that's the current plan, is to not add any more.
I used to buy stuff from Sam's Club to make my own trail mix because trail mix is expensive and always like has one thing I don't want in it.
I like to make my own trail mix, especially because it's fresher when you make it yourself.
Mm-hmm. The dried fruit is more chewy, less hard. And I like all different kinds of dried fruit in mine. Not just raisins. I like dried cherries and cranberries. Dried cranberries with essence of orange are phenomenal.
I haven't done a lot of the dried fruit. I want to start getting more into it, just because I don't eat much.
It's high sugar.
Well, I don't eat much during the day, so I thought, making things like trail mix and stuff like that would be good. But I had an aha moment today.
Oh yeah.
I forgot to get onion powder while I was at the store.
Mm-hmm.
Because I forgot to write it on the list. But I bought a big thing of dried minced onions, and I'm like,
oh yeah, we use those too.
Onion powder is basically ground up dehydrated onions.
Mm-hmm.
I have a coffee grinder that I bought for spices.
There you go. I was going to say, if you have a food processor.
Well, I don't. I have a Keurig that the fill-it-yourself pods don't fit in. So I didn't need the coffee grinder for coffee, so I bought it for spices. And then because I bought all the stuff I needed for my other spice blend that I wanted to put together, and I'm like, I don't like how big the parsley flakes are, so I just dumped the whole thing in there and
there you go.
But I forgot I had that coffee grinder. So now I never have to buy onion powder again.
Just have to remind your to grind some up when you need it.
And then husband asked me if I wanted a dehydrator, and he's usually telling me I have too much stuff for the cupboards. And I'm like, if one just showed up, I wouldn't say no.
I had one. I don't know if I still have it. I might have sold it. I was going to make fruit roll-ups, mostly. Dun, 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 dun. And
I made stuffed pork chops.
Pork chops are nummy. I was going to do the dehydrator more when I had access to lots of free citrus. Now all the trees are gone. We don't have citrus in Florida anymore. They had a plague.
Yeah, I heard that. And that bananas are not, real bananas. They are genetically modified because something wiped out all of the original banana.
They're about this big. A lot of people grow them down here in the yards. They're really sweet, though. I don't like them.
I've seen the tiny ones, but
they're called fingerlings or something like that.
Yes. No, I would probably only use the dehydrator for um, garlic, onion, silly stuff. I am curious to find out if I went to the apple orchard and sliced them all up and put them in the dehydrator, if because Bill wants to get the attachment for our food saver that will suck the air out of mason jars.
If you want to, just use a hand pump, a brake hand pump. They're cheaper, and then you don't have to worry if your electricity goes out. You can still use it.
I will
That's
keep
what
that in mind. But
I have
I
one
was
of those.
wondering if I could do like apple chips
Yeah,
and then rehydrate them later on for like apple crisp and stuff like that. Because I've never had one, so um,
I'm not big into them, but they are good. If you dehydrate them and eat them like chips, they're not bad.
well, I was wondering if like because I don't always use my canned goods
Mm-hmm.
before they start,
Getting
you've
weird.
had them canned for too long. So if I do a bunch of dehydrated apples, if I decided to make like a impromptu apple crisp, because all my pie filling that I made when the kids were little is obviously no good anymore. So yeah, if I dehydrated the apples and then just rehydrated them later on, if
I'd
it would.
probably get smart and like smart ass and rehydrate them with like brandy or something, or even like grape juice or any kind of juice.
Something that would sweeten them
But
up.
I would definitely use brandy. That's because I'm a little shit.
Well, it depends on which family function we go
Well,
to.
if you
Because I
cook
know
it, most of the
baking it,
alcohol will cook off.
yeah, the alcohol is not going to be there. But one side of the family thinks alcohol is evil.
Oh, yeah. Hi, Monster. How you doing?
Hello, monster. Man candy just for monster.
Ah, you're so nice.
Oh, because I saw it. I was in there for the 7-minute Cards Against Humanity episode yesterday.
You and him. It's hot here. I'm ready for it not to be hot here.
Did you have to work today? He said it's been a day.
Yeah. Was it work been a day or is it like something else? And if you don't want to share, you can tell me I just don't want to share. That's okay. I won't get upset. I
They have
missed what Mama
emojis that
Chris
give us
showed.
the fingers. Oh, well, let me pull it out again because I really love this card. It's my favorite card.
Y'all make me laugh.
Hit that button. Man candy.
Man, candy.
They could
These guys are
be,
ready for anything.
they are. They could be lumberjacks. They could be
I'm a
werewolves.
lumberjack
They
and
could
I
be
don't
anything.
care.
Yummy, yummy man candy. Because I wasn't live last night when you showed your beautiful Sean Connery photo.
Zardos. You're still at
Yeah.
work? Oh, jeez.
Oh, that sucks. Numma 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 num.
Num num bum 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 bum.
Mmm. Coffee. I love coffee.
I had 2 cups today. I try to only have one because it's a big one, but I had 2.
So another reason why I do online shopping is because I have horrific impulse control and I am addicted to clearance aisles.
Oh, me too.
I found toys in the clearance aisle.
What is it?
I don't know, but I have been stretching it and smacking the kids in the head.
Is it a dog?
This one is a llama.
Oh, okay.
It was sold in a 3-pack for $3. This one is a
A
unicorn.
unicorn.
And then I got a dinosaur.
A dinosaur.
Yeah.
Rawr. Jurassic Park.
Yes. But they are so much fun. The kids won't come anywhere near me when they're in my hands because I kind of want to take them to work, but they only had one package, so yeah, I'm not. Fidget toys.
There you go. Oh man, the heat's making my back hurt more than it was hurting already. Lower back pain. I hate being a girl.
I just feel all arthritis-y today because of the rain rolling in.
Jellybean needs to get some of that stuff that we have.
Oh, my special
That
hand
stuff.
cream?
She needs some of that for her back and hands.
I will snap her a photo.
Yeah. I was thinking about when she was talking to me about it this morning. Dun, 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 dun.
The stupid stuff that Mama Chris buys from the clearance section.
We got, was it Zatar? No, it wasn't Zatarans. I can't remember who did it. It was a meal in a bag.
It was in fact Zatarans.
Was it Zatarans? Okay.
I was
Yeah.
going to say voila or viola or however the hell you pronounce it.
Oh, I saw there's one called Trio also, which I was confused. I thought Trio, like it had 3 vegetables in it or something, when I first saw it. Anyway, not the point story. We got blackened chicken Alfredo. It was freaking phenomenal. Little pricey. That totally off. I wouldn't have got it if it was totally off the charts. But a little pricey, but simple. It took like 15 minutes. And it fed the 2 of us.
I tried it. Go ahead.
The closest thing to a non-stick pan we had, which is what they suggested for cooking the thing up, was a cast iron skillet.
That's all we.
So it took me a half hour to clean that after we got done.
He's good to me.
Ooh.
But it was good. I've actually considered buying him a non-stick pan, so that can be one of our fast dinners.
I usually, if I buy a meal all in one, I try to keep it around the average price of, if I'm buying ingredients to make a meal.
Yeah. Well, this was on sale. That's why. The other Zatarans I was looking at was jambalaya. Did I get the jambalaya? The sausage. It was sausage jambalaya. I don't remember if I got it or not.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so.
It had a kick. That blackened chicken had a kick, and it was delicious. I don't like spicy food, but it was a nice kick.
It was very, very good. And I have to step away because the groceries are here.
Yay!
Groceries. They did show up early.
I knew it. There's a running that I'm like infamous at our Walmart, I guess, for stuff I buy when people are shopping because I use the Walmart shoppers.
Mm-hmm.
And also it's my name on it, it's Fire Eyes. So everyone's talking. One time the guy at the door was like, tell his hubby, your wife is famous, you know that, right? And he's like, what? What are you talking about?
I love the Walmart app, though they're kind of like irking me a little bit.
Yeah.
The last couple times I've tried to get my cereal, it's sold in store. It's not one of those things that run out because it's a specialty type. The first time I caught it and I stopped it from shipping it to me. Last week they shipped it to me. But it's available in store. And this
What
week they
cereal?
Crave because I get it in
Oh,
the bag.
yeah. I know what you're talking
Um,
about.
and then this
My mom likes
week,
that.
I was trying to add my dog food to my order, and they said that it was out of stock. But I walked in and there were 4 bags on the shelf.
Son of a.
So I have to watch some of the stuff because I mean I don't want it sitting on my front porch
Speaking
for
of out
however
of
many
stock,
hours.
the girl chips are out of stock everywhere. Shit, 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 shit.
Have you looked on Amazon to see if they have them? As odd as it sounds.
They're expensive. I mean, they're
Mm.
expensive to begin with getting them from the grocery store, but they're hella expensive to get on Amazon. It's amazing. Some of the stuff on there you get deals. You can in the grocery store you can get deals, especially if you buy their brand product, which is good. I have no problem with their brand products so far. And a lot of times there'll be deals all the time too when they have too much in stock and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they're the only people who carry the pop chips I like, which are the barbecue pop chips. I love them damn things. And they sell them for about $1.50 a bag in the little single serve bags. Which when I was down to buying them at 7-Eleven were $2 a bag anyway. Because nobody else.
Dinosaur. Right.
Rawr.
It's just so cute. I don't know if I can zoom in enough. But he's got little T-Rex arms and just a little dinosaur.
Okay, I'm getting some more groceries from Publix. I'm getting cupcakes.
I knew you were going to get cake.
Well, if I get the cupcakes, then I only will eat a couple of them. And if I get the full cake, it's hard for me to stop because it's so fucking good. I am not usually a cake person, but their cake.
It's got to be the right cake.
Oh my God. Even for my birthday when I was younger, sometimes I'd be like, can I just have some cherry pie? That's all I want is cherry
My
pie.
mom makes me a brownie with strawberries and walnuts and
My girl, Nestle. If you're listening, Nestle, I'm mad at you.
oh no.
They
What did
had
they
the
change?
big tub of gluten-free chocolate chip cookie dough. It was reasonable, especially for gluten-free. It wasn't cheap, but it was reasonable. And I could use that to make my girl a pizza-sized cookie for her birthday. And she loved it. Does she like anybody else's chocolate chip cookies? No. And she doesn't eat cake or pie.
Hello, Myrtle.
So sometimes she'll eat Nana's cookies. She makes homemade chocolate chip cookies. And she'll eat those sometimes.
No, another thing I want to do if we do acquire this dehydrator is I want to do a bunch of vegetables
Mm-hmm.
and then kind of chop them up fine like minced onions,
Mm-hmm.
so that I can sneak them in.
Like you could even grind it like you did with your onion powder. You can grind them like that, and it's like Mrs. Dash.
Yeah, because my children need the nutrients, but they are stubborn and refuse to eat the yummy vegetables.
Nobody eats vegetables at my house but me. I get the little cups now, or fresh, and it tends to go bad before I can finish one.
Well, they think we put a lot of oregano and parsley on the pork chops today. But, Popeye, greatest thing to add to stuff. Because I don't know if they're watching.
I understand. Hey, Myrtle. I got lost in the caverns today. Well, I was just going around trying to put fencing around all the lavas, and then I realized I had no freaking clue where I was.
Do you need Myrtle to put signs up for you?
No,
Because I needed signs. She put
I
signs up
understand.
for me.
She did put a couple. This is the exit pointing towards where the stairs are, which was really sweet. Usually I mapped out in my head like different, like, okay, that's the place that has the 3 lava falls. That's the place that has whatever. And I can kind of gauge where I am. And of course I can gauge where I am by my coordinates, if I'm going the right way or the wrong way most of the time. But every now and then I get one of those side corridors that I made because I got bored and decided to go left. And I'm like,
Watermelon's good.
Watermelon's wonderful. I love watermelon. My mom had I've don't have anyone pick out my watermelon anymore except for my mother. She's the only one that picks out the good ones, and I've tried to explain it, and I've
Because
tried.
everybody has 5,000 different ways you're supposed to do it.
Well,
You're
we used
supposed
to
to
grow
knock
them.
on it. You're
No.
supposed to smell it. You're supposed to watch the coloring up the rock.
Yeah. Basically, you want a yellow belly because that means it was grown on the ground, so you know it's not scientific thing. You want it to have a yellow, kind of flat, not mushy, solid, but kind of yellow. And you want it to be zebra striped greens, not just one color green. You want it to have stripes. And you can tell my mom's better at telling the girls from the boys. The girls are sweeter. And they're like rounder. She always can tell which one is which. I can't. Because all I did when I was a kid was pick them and bring them in. And usually like this for dear life because the things
I
were
carried a watermelon.
Once when I was working at the camp, when I was 14, I worked at a girls' camp. And the maintenance guys were taking down watermelons to the beach for Parents' Day. And one of them dropped it as he was going down the stairs, and it went everywhere. And the owner said, "No worries, it's coming out of paycheck." And I'm like, "Are you serious?" She's like, "Yeah." That's kind of evil.
Yeah.
Murder, you ready for Mario Kart 8 tonight? I should have
So
put my...
apparently we've all been saying it wrong. It doesn't say it's a me, Mario. It says Isumi,
Isumi,
Mario.
which means
Super
it's me.
Mario. Nope. Super. At least that's what the Tiki Taka video I saw earlier
Oh,
today. The
Isumi.
Isumi means super because, you know, Nintendo and
Yeah,
Asia and all that. Don't ask me which Asian country they come from. I will never remember.
I think it's Japan.
I think it's Japan too, but
I won't swear to it, but I
Asia
think
works.
it is.
I can narrow it down to continent.
I like my leather chair, except when it's hot. Vinyl would be worse, though.
Billy's old truck had leather seats, but it had the coolest feature in the entire world. It had a cool seat button. I wish
nice.
mine had that same button. I've got heated
my uncle's
seats,
BMW had that. I really liked it, especially down here. There's certain parts of your body, if you can keep that part cool, everything else will stay cool. And one of them is your rump. Myrtle says, "Oh, Mama Chris, guess what?
Chicken butt." I'm guessing that's not what.
I got negative comments on one of my latest videos.
Ooh!
Send me your video. I'll come in.
Does it warrant a video reply or
Or just a message.
gentle customer service?
And I'll tell Jimmy because he loves those.
Oh, he does. Uh, I don't remember who I was talking to, but I said if I ever got into retail, I was going to take a page from Mama Cuss's and Tori Phantom's Gentle Parenting, and I was going to do gentle customer service. Oh, I understand you have big feelings about this receipt. Can we, tone it down just a tad and like have a conversation about this, or do you want to have a big tantrum about it and then we'll get to it in about 10 minutes?
If you need to go stand over there while I take care of people, go take
Yeah.
a minute. I've done that before. It doesn't always work. A lot of times,
just
you know
wanted
what
to pull
works
the
is
sarcasm.
talking to them like they're 3. I don't know why it works. At least with me, it works. I don't know if it works for anybody else, but I'll start talking to them like they're about 3. And usually they do the kind of, well, okay, like a 3-year-old. One comment was that I was smelly. Hi, that's not cool.
I want to know how they've got advanced TikTok technology
I
that
want to
they
know
have
when they got
smell-o-vision.
smell-o-vision. They've been talking about that since the 60s and it still hasn't come out yet.
We're gonna have some fun. Do-da, do-da.
I know that smell. That's a distinct smell of bullshit. I need to find the audio. Practical Magic. I have to find it. I know we have it. Find Practical Magic. Rip that audio just for you, Miss Myrtle. I love being able to read lips. I've been trying for years. Nailed it.
Well, because if I'm mean and I yell at them, it puts Myrtle's account and mine at risk.
I know.
I'll go through the other comments in a minute, but that's a smelly one.
The smelly one was a need too.
I don't want notifications. I don't like notifications. Notifications piss me off.
I'm watching blackmail, and the antagonist, who's technically a criminal, but he's technically a good guy at the same time.
Blacklist.
That's what I said.
You said blackmail.
Oh, Blacklist. And his second, basically, are interrogating this guy in the car, and he is afraid. He is so afraid, and all of a sudden, the guy Raymond says, "You smell good, like mint and lavender. That smells really good. What do you use? Can you smell that, Dembe?" Dembe's like, "Yeah, it smells good. Dembe, you and I need to get some of this hair product. Where did you get your hair product?" That's been interrogating this guy, and then all of a sudden going into this. You smell good. I lost my shit. I thought it was hilarious. Now somebody guess what she said.
They said horrifying. I said next week we're going to do horrifying makeup on Makeup Table on Planet Flipside. It's over on the YouTube. Come join us.
No, we haven't hit that yet, but we can. Watch me.
I
I love it when they put scary on mine. I'm like, yeah, is that supposed
I'm
to be a...
I'm going to assume the horrifying is without the W.
Somebody's leaving mean comments on Myrtle's
It's
videos,
kids.
so
We know
I'm
it's
flipping
kids.
them around and making them better.
Somebody once said my name was the only thing little about me. I said, you don't know me.
I
People
has
that-
a little penis. It sits in the drawer. It's okay.
People better not be disrespecting Myrtle.
They are. You better get on TikTok and yell it down. He might. He doesn't get on very often, but he might.
I'm telling you, I'm video replying.
Thank you,
I've
little
got the
kid. You're
volume
gonna
down,
make
so
me
I'm not
famous.
listening to what the video is actually about. I'm just,
Replying to the snark.
yes. Doop-a-doop-boop.
Bum bum. Biddy-diddy-dee.
Well, so many times when you go on the offensive, they report and they shut you down, and you don't want those pings because even if they restore your video, that sits in a
Mhm.
ding log. So, and if you get too
Usually,
many dings, even if you were justified in your video, they ban your account.
that's one of the reasons I like using audios to reply with. I have a whole bunch of them. And then the thing is just finding them in my list, in my forever list.
It would be nice if you could sort different
Oh
things.
my God. I used to have this program on my phone where I could put links to the audios and describe what they were. So I could
Hmm.
go there, and I had them for TikTok, and I had them for Instagram, and I had them for Likey and a couple other different places. So it was all separated by character, by the characters I do, and by like there was comedy and stuff like that too. Like random stuff. I loved that app. And then it stopped working. And I'm sure it was TikTok and Likey that did it. You know, put a block on something like that. Damn it.
They should not have. It was making it easier for people to continue to make videos for their platforms and make them
Mm-hmm.
money.
And it was a lot easier to do series type stuff because I had a couple storylines that I was working on. And it just killed any storyline that I was going to work on. I'm like, I'm
Stop
done.
trying to change my settings.
Oh,
If
rude.
I wanted to chat with everyone, I would have it clicked.
I don't want to chat with everyone. It gets too loud. Bing, 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 bing,
I
bing.
don't want just any random idiot to be able to DM me. Let me see. What is mine set at?
What is the first word? I'll go watch it. My youngest seems to be losing it.
I already lost it.
Do, 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 do. Bum, bum, bum. It's time to raise the curtains. It's time to light the lights. It's time to get things started on the Muppet Show tonight. Boom, boom, boom.
Keeping TikTok family friendly. Family pairing allows you to customize your teen's TikTok settings for a safer experience.
Your teen's experience. Because you're supposed to be at least 13, and then they changed it to 16, and then they changed it back to 13, and then they changed it to 18, and that lasted like less than 24 hours. I think it's back at 13 again.
So, I was thinking about about commenting on the doing comment on the stuff, responding, and I think there's a soundbite you may want to pull from Dogma, where the Metatron says, "I've been anatomically impaired as a Ken doll."
I want the one for Practical Magic where she goes, "It's a distinct smell of bullshit." I love that one.
You put the lime with the coconut and drink them both up. Put the lime with the... That's my favorite scene in the whole damn movie.
We used to do those margarita nights.
I love the ants.
Stalker
That's what I
Channing.
want to be one
That was
day, just
me.
a goofy ant. Live in a big old house. Have to have a Paco to clean it because I ain't cleaning it.
The little garden, so you could have your herbies.
I'm going to grow okra.
Ugh.
Somebody I follow used to grow okra, but she got tired of the cops being called on her every season because there's a
It
certain
does.
time where it resembles other plants.
Mm-hmm. It really does.
And you would think that after 6 years of being called, the police would just call or answer the phone going, "We know that she's growing okra." Daily screen time. Reach your or get notified if you reach your time on TikTok.
Oh, she's not just growing okra; she's growing okra in the winter months. She's doing the okra wintry show.
Those late women up in the house are making placenta bars. That's how they stay looking so young.
A friend of mine makes placenta pills.
I believe it.
I allowed mine to go off with medical waste.
Mine too. I have lime in the coconut. I said, "Doctor!"
The bellyache.
Okra wintry was funny.
You get a bud, and you get a bud, and you get a bud.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, it's warm. What are you drawing now?
Nothing. I'm looking at different little things.
Oh,
There's apparently new ways to receive $105,000 a month.
sure.
Well, this is the only one so far that I found that I'm eligible to join. I could start a subscription to build your live community. You have to have live access, have at least 1,000 followers, and go live for at least 30 minutes in the last 28 days.
Mm-hmm.
Assuming you have 50,000 followers, you could get $105,000 a month. Wouldn't the
And that
IRS
depends on
love to have that?
if your followers gift you.
I usually turn all of that off.
Because it's ridiculous. They're spending their money for no reason except to support TikTok.
Because it's not a fair percentage.
It used to be. When I was the first time I was on TikTok, you got like 70% of it. They just skimmed a little off the top, you know?
And
Which
that
was
is
fine.
fair because the creator is doing the work.
Mm-hmm.
The platform has provided, all the things needed to be here.
And then when
So-
I came back and I was like, you're getting like a penny on the dollar. I do not think so. I am not dealing with this.
And then finding out that people were maxing out credit cards so that their favorite creators could win battles and like, I'll do multi-lives, but yeah, save your money.
Oh, and on multi-lives, you can't turn it off. Because I've jumped into a whole bunch of multi-lives and people gift me and I'm like, please don't, please stop. If you want to gift anyone else here, that's fine, but please don't gift me. Because
I wonder if it has something to do with the hosts setting.
It might. I don't know. But I don't
Because
want to take
anybody
away.
that I've seen that gifts pop up in, I'm never the host.
There you go.
We're at 113 views for my response from Smellovision.
All right. All right, everybody. I have to pee, so we're going to end a few minutes early.
That's okay. Have fun with the Mario Karts. I'm going to the nights.
Okay, you have magical dreams, and we will see you tomorrow. No, tomorrow's Monday. We will see
Tomorrow
you Wednesday.
is Monday, but if we put some messages in the chatter box, I'm sure we could,
We might.
do some connection.
Let's see. I might have to cut the girl's hair tomorrow. It'll be very
Have
interesting.
fun with that.
No. It's not fun. Okay, I gotta go. I love you all.
Do you want to know? Well, I've been thinking about you, and I think I'll have to listen because the sun is up, it's a beautiful day. My beginning will be as bright as the sun. Come, won't you come along? And it feels so bright, it's like luck is raining on me. Go and follow your heart, doesn't matter how far. There is so much love.